Hello, this is Jolly Gaming Panda, and today we will be playing Monster Hunter Rise. If you want to skip this cutscene, skip to this point in the video. So, I always played this on the Nintendo Switch. I've made a few episodes on Monster Hunter Rise, but I've decided to replay the game. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. In my Monster Hunter Rise episodes, I'm gonna start replaying the game.
Looks like we've been caught in the act, Minoto.
Quite disappointing, Hinoa.
I really don't see how anyone could have noticed us.
It was a perfect display of stealth.
That's why we expect great things of you. You're always razor sharp.
Well then, I guess we still have a lot of training left to do.
What? You don't want us sneaking in? Oh, come on. This is Kamura. We're all practically family here.
Besides, Elder Fugan is looking for you.
So go get ready. Can't keep him waiting. Shall we go?
Thank you. Come again.
Oh!
Elder Fugan, we did like you asked.
Oh! Hinoa! Minoto. Thank you. I just got an important letter. It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
So it's finally beginning.
It's been 50 years since the last calamity. But I remember like it was yesterday.
A huge pack of monsters in a giant stampede. They attack the village in a frenzied rage. Nobody knows why this happens, but it came close to wiping out our village last time.
I think it's time. We paid a visit to the stronghold. We have to protect the village.
There's nothing to worry about, Elder Fugan. All of us, everyone in Kamura, we've all been training for this moment for our entire lives.
Hinoa, we should start preparations right away.
Now that's what I like to hear.
Okay, so we got through the cutscene, and we will be meeting all the characters and figuring out what we could do at certain areas in the home village, Kamura. So I
Elder.
used to play this game on the Nintendo Switch, but I have it on Steam. I wanted to
Congratulations.
see if online activity was any
But first,
better here, and
yeah,
it
let's
wasn't.
start there.
The game is pretty much dead when it comes to online activity, but I really like this game. It's one of my favorites. So, let me introduce Kamura Village to
Welcome.
everyone who's watching.
Oh,
Next,
So this is Kaguro. He sells potions and other useful items. And this is the Hammond. He's the blacksmith.
last
He
but not
forges
least,
your weapons. And the cat next to him forges your feline and palamutes armor and all that. So that's pretty cool. Behind me is the Buddy Plaza. We'll check that out later. And over here, we got
Thank
Yomogi,
you.
the chef. She makes bunny dangos, so you better make sure to eat them up
So
before
full.
you leave
Yep.
on the quest. Can't
Visit
go
the
on a
hub.
quest
Come on.
with an empty tummy. And here is the Gathering Hub. This is where you take on a bit more challenging hunts. Typically, these are the hunts that let you join other players online.
Pardon me.
But nobody's online anymore. It's super scarce, which makes me pretty sad. So pretty much Hinoa outside. She usually sits by the bench near the shop. She has village quests, which are pretty much simple and easy quests. While here at the hub, this area offers much more challenging quests,
hanging in
which
there?
is recommended to do with other hunters online. Your character is a hunter that defends Kamura Village from monsters that become a
Ready to
bit
thresh?
too dangerous and threatens the peace of your village due to the rampage that has
Hey,
gotten
listen.
monsters a bit more aggressive than usual. And this is Senri, a cat. He
Oh,
gives
hello.
you the DLCs you purchase. So when you purchase DLC digital content, just speak to that cat. And when there's updates with events, speak to him as well. You'll get an owl called a Kotu, and you can
Yeah.
nickname it whatever you want.
Ah. Yep.
So this is Hinoa, so Village Quest. Oh, here's all my add-on content. Nice. So even if you haven't bought any DLC, you should, as soon as you start this game for the first time, speak to Senri. They have tons of event quests that you should accept. It's possible some event quests might become unavailable later on, so I would recommend accepting the add-on content as soon as possible when you play this game, if you haven't already. So, yeah, I got my DLC and the event quest, so that's really cool. All kinds of stuff. Wow, that is a lot I have to actually receive. Oh my goodness. That is quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Oh, if you press Y button, it looks like you could just accept it all at once. Why didn't I think of that before? And there's layered equipment that lets you try on layered armor, which won't impact the equipment you're wearing for stats. Okay, so I got layered armor on my hunter now. I guess you would call her a huntress, but all of us are just hunters, honestly. And I nicknamed my Pala Newt Buddy and my Palico Buzz Muffin. So I got some DLCs. I'm trying to wear as much of it as I can. And the cat, it's such a cute little DLC. They look kind of like Nintendo Mii's for some reason. And then, Buddy, I got a cute little red bow on him. Actually, I didn't realize it, but I'm, the Palamute actually looks kind of like my dog I used to have. He has a lot of the same color, even tan eyebrows. So cute. I didn't even notice that. I kind of, when I was customizing the dog, picked a random appearance without actually paying attention. Looks very similar to my dog I used to have. So cute. So I would recommend when you're starting off, buy as many potions as you can. Have up to 10. You want to be prepared after all. Well, even antidote would be good. It cures poisoning. You don't want to stay poisoned. It'll really be a hassle on your health gauge. So you speak to Hinoa here for village quest, which are quests I would recommend for beginners. I mean, nothing's stopping you from talking to Minoto at the hub for the more challenging quest, but I would highly recommend speaking to her. But before you do that, actually, make sure to accept everything from the cat, and you could get some strong equipment from the very start. So, when we first start off in the game, we get the Kamura garb theme outfits, but you could even get guild cross suit and a black belt mail, which is meant to help out players. Oh, but this is even higher level. There's low rank equipment, but there's even high rank. So this will really help you if you're wanting to speedrun the beginning of the game. So I would highly recommend wearing that. And even if you're not speedrunning, good armor is good defense, and it'll really help you when you're learning to play the game.
Oh, hello. Yep.
So,
Hmm.
looks like we're about to undergo basic training.
A special quest has been added.
So, important quests for you to take on are known as
Here's the
urgent
quest list.
quests. And it's urgent that we go over the basics,
Be careful out there.
which I'm no beginner. I've played so much of Monster Hunter Rise, but this is something every player has to do with their new characters they
These
start
halls
off
of
with.
worship, once so bustling, now home to monsters, stalking and rustling. Hunters beware, not waits but despair.
So this is the Shrine Ruins, the beginner zone, which I really like. This is probably my favorite location in the game, the base game anyway. Now this is our Master Utsushi. He teaches us the basics. Yo Ace, what's up? Accepted my quest, huh? Nice. Come over here and we'll get started. So you'll want to talk to him. He's right over by the tent.
If it isn't Kimura's brightest flame.
Congrats again on making Hunter. A whole new life
Sure thing.
awaits. Heh, I can see it in your eyes that you're ready to thrash. But let's do a little quest refresher first, cool?
Ah,
Let's start with your camp right here. This is your tent. Here you can change your equipment and weapons or organize your items. If you want to bail on your current loadout, you are free to switch out your gear inside. That over there is the supply box. It's full of useful items that'll aid you during a quest. So one thing I want to comment and mention, through all these years I always ignored the supply box. That blue box, I always ignored it. And that's something you shouldn't do, and I'm gonna cover what's actually inside the box and why it's useful and why you shouldn't ignore the supply box. It's really important. And everything in there is provided by the guild, so feel free to take or use whatever you want. Yeah, so, Master Utu Sushi actually just summed it up here. Basically, it's a bunch of free items, including potions, so you don't have to waste your own potions that you've either crafted or bought from the shop. You could use up the potions provided in this blue chest first, then use up the ones you've crafted or bought in your inventory lastly.
Uh-huh.
I would highly recommend that. That's it for camp. Let's move on to next part. I'll meet you down past the river, past the ledge. If you get lost, just look at the icon on your map. So before we do that, I do want to show a bit of this area to everyone. So this is the tent. Manage your items with the item box menu. Change equipment and switch skills. Access the buddy board and eat meals. So if you forget to eat a meal before embarking on your quest, you could still do that in the tent, which is a good thing. In the supply box on each hunt, you are provided with hunting items stored in the supply box. The supply box is located at the main camp. So the very first camp you start off at, that's where it is. And of course there has to be a map. View the map in the bottom left to check. Well, I'll show you that. I don't want to read too much of this tutorial stuff, it's pretty basic. But this is the tent, nice and cozy. The item box, if you click manage items, transfer items, you could put stuff that was in your item box right in here, which is very handy. And if you could organize and sort these, which is very helpful. You can manage your equipment. If you have certain equipment loads, which basically are saves of different equipments, so you don't have to change everything during a hunt. You just click and it's all set. Eat a meal if you forget, which I'm not gonna do. Not really required for the basic training hunt, but most hunts you do want to eat a meal. That's super important. Plus, think about it. Your Palico and Palamute, which is basically your cat and dog, they want to eat too. Don't let them starve. If you don't want to eat before hunt, think about your Palico and Palamute buddy. They gotta get some
Let's
food at the
do
very
this!
least.
Let's do this!
And over here is the supply box. So to give an example what's in here, they provide free potions and rations, which I don't know if I used these too much in the past, but definitely use them. If you notice the yellow gauge underneath the green health bar, half of your stamina is gone. It's just a red mark. If you eat a
Let's
ration,
do this!
it'll increase your gauge. And as the hunt goes on, it'll start decreasing either because you're boosting your stamina by collecting certain critters and life sources around. It'll boost your stamina, but if sometimes as you get hungry, as
Let's
the
do
hunt
this!
goes on, well, you'll need to eat steak to replenish that. Feels weird not having my Palamute here. And always collect these when you go near them. Herbs. With herbs you could craft potions, which is very handy. And here's the master waiting on us.
Yo, my favorite pupil.
Alright, let's talk wire bugs. These bombagious bugs are a must in any hunt. Use them right and you'll be able to zip around to pretty much anywhere you want to go, even on top of this
Right.
boulder. Give it a shot. So most people in the community find wire bugs annoying. I love it. It's very useful. So wire bugs action. A variety of actions can be performed using the extraordinary creature that is the wire bug. Perform rapid aerial maneuvers with wire dash, whip out weapon-specific gamblets with silkbind, or regain composure with wire fall. An exhausted wire bug gauge will recover over time and can be used again. Meaning, after one single use of the wire bugs, they grow exhausted and you have to wait a little bit before using it again. And I'll show example. See, using Wirebug, it gets tired. It's that red thing is spinning. Once it's fully finished, see, you could use it again.
Hey, hero.
Hey, look at that. You're a natural. Next, let's talk buddies.
Ah,
Today I brought my Palico and Palamute, Flash and Rumble. They'll be lending you a paw for this part of the training. First, try mounting Rumble, my Palamute. Palamutes are swift as the wind, so if a monster gives you a slip, hop on your barking buddy. Alright, I'll be waiting for you up the trail. Meet me there. So, riding Palamutes is fun. I don't
give it a
even need to
try.
read this. You just go up to. You have this
Listen up.
uh, option menu thing, and there should be a symbol that looks like a blue dog, and it says "Let me ride." You press the up button, at least on my Xbox controller, that is, and then you're riding it. Pretty simple. And I would recommend collecting endemic life bugs like this. They could boost your
Attention,
stamina.
please.
As you could see, it boosted it. It may have looked like I just lost stamina, but really it increased. And you'll have to eat ration for that to take in effect. So, very useful. I would collect just about anything you could run into while you're out, even for quests when you're just
If
going
it isn't
by.
Kamura's
Very
brightest flame.
helpful. So, looks like Mr. Atsushi is showing us the yellow spirit bird. If you touch one, its pollen will enhance that good luck charm you're wearing. Your pedal lace. When that happens, the scent of the pollen surrounds your pedal lace and boosts your stats. So that's
Sure
pretty
thing.
much what I was trying to tell everyone. These life forms,
Hmm.
they boost
Hmm.
your stamina, your attack power, other kinds of stats. Very useful. So this one I think boosts stamina. And this one should boost the attack. Oh no, this one was defense. This one boosted the defense. There is one other one that boosts attack, but it's not over here right now. So definitely go up to those and interact with them whenever you go by them. It could make a big
Attention,
difference in
please.
the hunt. And collect mushrooms and other items. Everything has a use in this game.
Hey, hero.
Decided to travel on foot this time? Well, just remember, all you gotta do is hold B next to a palamute to ride it. And you can even tell them to attack while you're riding them. But their attacks won't be as strong as yours. Yeah, to be honest, I never attack on my palamute typically because I mean they really don't do attacks that's as strong as yours, so it's kind of pointless. But I mean, if you really just don't want to get off your palamute, I guess that's something, but I wouldn't recommend it. Palamutes are best as being treated like a taxi service. You just, I would prioritize as far as your palamute goes, riding on it to get to where you need to go, and then hop off. Especially right when you're about to take on a monster. So when you're ready to get down to business, it's best to dismount. What I just said. So I'm trying to give tips, but then it's like as soon as I'm done, Master Tsushi comments things I bring up. It's so funny. Looks like we got ourselves some monsters nearby. How are your health and stamina looking? Be sure
Ah,
to pay attention to that while on the field. Yeah, so your health gauge is green, your stamina is yellow. Keep a good eye on that.
good to see you.
A pack of blue Zushi. Alright, there's 3 of them. Go take
Hmm.
them out. The quest should be done once I defeat them. So let's just do that really
Excellent.
quick. Okay, I got a little distracted,
That's my
sorry.
ace.
And those flash bugs will blind your monsters temporarily.
Oh,
It doesn't last long, but it's good when you want to attack a monster without it actually seeing you. And collect these honeys. It'll give you mega potions, which are better than regular potions because it gives more health when you drink
ready
it.
to thrash?
Okay, I
Hmm.
think that was it. You just then open the map. Oops, I didn't mean to open crafting. Okay, go to map and just press A with Xbox controller if you're playing with that. You could travel to camp.
That was fast.
But the game is pretty straightforward with teaching these things,
Yo,
but
my favorite pupil.
I kind of just wanted to go over it. Because if I'm gonna be playing through the tutorial, I guess I might as well make a video on it. So Monster Hunter Rise is one of my most favorite Monster Hunter games. And I'm hoping to continue making videos on it from fresh from beginning.
Yay! I did it!
So that was a quest complete. I'll be making more Monster Hunter Rise videos in the future. Be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more.